Go ahead and get both of my teams on this stuff. And then when they're... And that is 2 hours and 12 or 13 minutes. Back on those when they're done. And then that trophy better frickin' pop. I think there's 2 trophies. One for 5 missions and then another one for 10 missions, I think. Player. Actually, if you spent a few $100s on boxes, that would be equivalent to several hundred hours probably of playing multiplayer. Anyway, all right, enough about that. Let's go ahead and move on here. Well, let's see. What are we doing? Oh, I need to talk to the crew. I've just got off of Vold.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along. Also limbs and lives.
Vold is Frozen World. The only thing that I didn't do, I kicked the Ket. It was a major Ket offensive, like multiple bases all over the place and a major base. So I shut down the Ket operation on Vold, and the only thing really I need to go back there for, other than maybe a couple of other like side stuff, is I still didn't do the vault. I've opened the vault, meaning I activated all 3 monoliths to open the vault. I just had I left before going into the vault because of how long I'd been there, and I just needed to get back to the Nexus to like open, release some more people from cryo. And I think this right here, I really did not need. I didn't even realize until I went back to the Nexus. I needed to get on the Tempest. I needed to get on the ship and do some things on the ship. I didn't necessarily need to go back to the Nexus because this right here, I had like 3 more cryopods to distribute. And this is basically, this means waking people up from cryo sleep. So I went ahead and did technician labs, which still have, oh look, only 2 minutes remaining. And I'll be able to collect some research points. And this is just, that's what tech labs, devoting one of those pods to tech labs or lab technicians gives you research points every so often. You can just, after the time expires, be like 8 hours or 10 hours, however many hours it was. Again, we're down to like less than 2 minutes now. You'll come back here and get research points. Research points is what's needed to, well, research. Military pods, munitions. So I can go ahead and collect rewards from munitions. And this is consumables. Reconnaissance. Reveal hidden caches around established forward station. So when I land on EOS, there should be loot boxes that'll appear, and I can go, loot. And it says around the forward stations. Advanced training, gain 10% bonus to XP gain for completing encounters. So there's a boost to XP. I guess the level cap is probably 60 on this. That's what Mass Effect 3 was, level 60. That's what all the Mass Effect 1 was level 60. Mass Effect 2 was the only one that was, level cap at 30. And then 3 went back up to 60, and then this one, I'm guessing, is probably 60. I could be wrong, though. And then commerce. Oh, I didn't unlock commerce. I thought I did. So there's the 4. Yeah, these 3, and then science. Those are the 4 pods that I've awakened so far. That's through viability points. So again, I just needed to get up back on the Tempest. I really didn't need to, and it looks like I got incendiary ammo from that munitions, which I really haven't been activating any of my ammo. I want to have it available when I absolutely need it, or when I have plenty of it to, go ahead and start using it. Already did the strike teams. Okay, research. I've researched and created some items in previous episodes. But basically what it is, you got 3 areas of technology. You've got the Milky Way, which is probably all the weapons and armor we're already familiar with from the previous 3 games. Then you've got Helios research data. Well, that's where we are now. So this is mostly like weapons from probably both the Ket and Angaran. Yeah, like right here, Ket and Garin. So these are like the new stuff from the 2 new, right? The Ket, the enemies, and then Garin, the new allies. So this is technology from this galaxy, where all this is from Milky Way, the previous galaxy. Remnant is the another new enemy ally. It's kind of like anyway, it's just a 3rd faction. So the 3 different areas of research, and you have to get those research points in order to, you're not going to get enough research points to research everything up to rank 5. And then of course you have to research it before going into development. Development is where you actually craft it, make it, and be able to use it. So you can see there's a whole shit ton of stuff that I can make already without doing any more research. Which I have crafted a fantastic. Is it not going to let me look at my inventory? So wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Inventory, there we go. All right. So this X5 Ghost, I was using just the rank 1, and I love this rifle so much I went ahead and researched it all the way up to rank 4 and then crafted it. I had to be level 30 to do the rank 5 is the only reason I didn't go ahead and craft a rank 5. But this weapon is amazing. I'm loving this rifle. Mainly if you look at the clip size, 137 clip size. That's massive. Like I have just it's a machine gun. Like I mean, yeah, I mean I can just lay down fire and eat anything up that's stupid enough to get in my path. Max ammo 610. I mean this is an amazing rifle right here. I love it. And that clip size is also due to skills, combat skills. Assault rifle, boosted clip size 25%. Combat fitness, boosted clip size 20%. Spare ammo boosted 25%. All right, so enough about that. Again, this is the best Mass Effect. The story, yes, the story is shit. You know, I mean, but again, it's still fun to play. Like I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this playthrough because I already know going into it the story is like crap, and the characters, like the character interactions, the voice acting is just so bland and just lacks flavor. It's just it's really boring in that aspect, I guess you could say. So the story, I mean, there's just so many elements of it that are crap, but then again, the actual gameplay is so much fun and absolutely the best Mass Effect so far as the character progression. And I mean, they've just improved so much with the skills. I mean, look at all the skills in combat, all the skills in biotics and barrier. Barrier's a passive now that boosts your shield strength. Okay, it's not a power that you have to activate. Um, so I'm loving that. Tech. Look at all the skills. The downward triangle is the passives. The circles are the like the ones you have to activate. Now the downside to this is you can only have 3 powers active at a time. Other than the passives. Of course, you can have the passives. I mean, but as far as when you're in combat, you can't change those 3. So I've got energy drain, charge, and pull. So with pull, I can prime a combo. That means, you know, I set the combo. So prime it, and then I use energy drain to detonate it, and that creates a combo. And then charge also could be a detonator. Charge. Well, the profiles. You can change these profiles at any time. It's just a matter of how many skills you develop in each area to unlock these profiles and rank them up even higher to increase your bonuses. Like I'm using Vanguard right now, rank 3, and that's a combination of combat skills and biotic skills. To go up to rank 4, I have to have 50 points in each combat and biotics to rank it up again. And then each one of these is tailored to I mean, these are the classic classes. All the way back to Mass Effect 1, these are the 6 classes you choose from. The addition of Explorer is a combination of all 3 skill lines. So I need 18 skill points in each combat, tech, and biotics to rank it up to 3. So the only thing keeping that rank 2 right now is I've only got 16 points in tech. So 2 more points in tech. Boom. Explorer rank 3. So now I can switch over to Explorer rank 3, which is overall weapon damage, damage resistance, tech recharge speed, which is my energy drain power, biotic power damage. So both, well, the pull doesn't really do any damage. Well, it can, depending on how you customize it. You can choose the rank 4 through 6. You have 2 choices as you rank it up. So more customization there. But then the charge, that'll boost the damage on charge. Power restoration and defense. I think, not entirely sure, but like when I do the energy drain, I think what it means is it's boosting my shields more. It's giving a bonus to how much my shields are recharging. And then this, the evade, the boosted slides, that's what it means by evade. I can actually like go through solid matter. Like I can go through walls to some extent. It won't let me go through walls that there's a door to. You still have to go through the door, which is stupid, but it is what it is. But this is amazing. This is absolutely the best Mass Effect, the best customization, character progression, gameplay, because of, again, the whole evade and jump, the boosted stuff. I mean, it's just, I'm really enjoying this playthrough. I guess the first playthrough was, it's hard to get through that first one because of how disappointing the other aspects of the game are. But once you just say, okay, well, I don't really care. I mean, I'm playing the game. I mean, I love, the gameplay, the game style, the mechanics of it.
So, Jarl,
So,
we haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are your aliens.
And you're alien to us. So there, we have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're
So this is what I'm talking about as
aliens,
far as like
it's
the
about
interaction
what
with.
kind of alien we are.
You had no
It's so
idea
bland.
about us,
There's
but
just
you
like
signed up
no
to help us
emotion.
anyway.
There's no
Perhaps it had nothing to do with
enthusiasm.
it.
There's just no
That all
flavor
you've
to it.
got?
It's just
Now
so
that I've
bland.
proven you can trust me, I was
So
hoping...
I've just been skipping through these dialogues. It's just I don't want to waste my
I should get
time
back
with
to
all
my
these
work.
freaking dialogue. You're interesting. This right here is because he is only romanceable with a female writer. So you're interesting. It would be a heart if I was a female. So because I'm a male, it's just, okay, you're interesting. Well, I don't really care about that. So until next time, see you later, dude. Now he's really funny. There is a little bit of flavor with this squad mate banter. I've been using Drac and y'all when that whole time I was on Bold, and they're really funny actually. Drac is he's a riot, and him and y'all, or y'all, I guess that's how you say it. Y'all.
Pathfinder, you have
Um,
pending vid calls.
it's really funny listening to them talk as you're running around.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your
Jaw.
adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You rescued Shava Khan. His loss would have been hard for the Resistance. But your true agenda is clear, to explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Mosai. Why should I let you?
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Moshai to a special cat facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
So that voice is Sam, your AI. It's not like Edie. Everybody can't hear Sam. Sam has a direct connection to the Pathfinder, and that's what makes the Pathfinder unique. And that's what's behind the profiles, being able to just switch profiles at any time. It really is this symbiotic relationship between the AI called Sam, and that's an acronym. I can't remember exactly what it stands for. It's in one of the. Anyway. So only I can hear that AI voice that just spoke. So I'm not going to tell him about the AI. I'm just going to leave that off. I mean, that's up to you, how you want to respond, but...
What I meant was, let our scientists help with your program. Let my team join your effort. Let's up the chance for success. I'm offering. You should accept.
Very well. I'm not stupid, and I love the Moshai. You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Ket facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Alright, so... I need to go back to EOS. Like, I really didn't need to leave Vold. I just needed to get back on the Tempest to access some of these systems, to advance some of these missions further, to unlock those cryopods again. I went back to the Nexus mainly for this right here, and then when I was there, I was like, oh wait, I think I can access this from the ship. And sure enough, I can. So here's that science pod, collect rewards, 100 Milky Way research data. So that right there is a good idea to get early, because then the earlier you get it, the more research you'll have by the end of your playthrough. Same thing too with advanced training and XP bonus. That way you level up quicker. There's some other things too I've been wanting to... I really haven't bought anything. I mean, I bought a couple of things that were like cheap. Mods, you can't craft mods, research or craft mods. So I think I did buy some mods. I've spent like probably less than a couple thousand credits, and I've got over 15,000. So, this buying and selling items like that's not really important right now. There's other things. This increased capacity, again, not really important right now, because the items that I'm getting are low enough rank that I deconstruct them to get resources for crafting, which is more valuable than selling it. But once you start getting higher, like, I think I mostly haven't been getting anything over rank 3. But once you actually start finding items that are rank 4 and 5, they probably sell for a decent amount of money. And then by that time, if you've been deconstructing all those lower ranked stuff, you should have enough materials not to worry about it anymore. So again, this inventory capacity, that can wait. It's not really important right now. Special inventory for merchants, again, that's more of a later thing. Getting money. So again, this whole commerce, all these commerce pods, kind of late game type stuff. This right here, minerals, I get plenty of minerals. I don't really need. Increased research data gained from all sources by 10%. Now that's one that might be better to get early on, because again, that's just like this. It's more research data. But again, research, I mean, again, I've researched a great weapon that'll probably carry me through the rest of the game. I really don't need to keep researching all this. So again, research, I mean, there's always stuff to research. You won't be able to research everything in a single playthrough. It's kind of like it's multiple playthroughs where you actually experience, like, use and figure out what weapons you like. You know, that would require multiple playthroughs for you to really truly understand all the different weapons and which ones you really like, and then how to focus your research. So, additional mining nodes, again, more research, or more crafting material. You know, again, even this. I mean, mostly the military pods are the most important. That's where you get, interval. So again, I'm being able to collect in another like 30 minutes. I can get another like consumable ammo. Organic material. I'm really not sure what organic materials is. I'm not sure what that actually does. Tech materials. I mean, again, both of these could just be for more like materials for crafting. I'm not sure exactly what this is. This is loot. So again, that's XP. Again, the ones I've unlocked are like, now this is a good one, unlocking an extra consumable slot. You can only have 2 slots, so this will unlock a 3rd one. And consumables are something you can use throughout the mission. You do have to set, like, it's just like a loadout. You have to designate which ones are going to be available to you to use. And then that unlocks a 4th one. Earn more credits from Apex missions. Earn additional credits from Apex missions. And receive weapons and armor. Alright, so there. Receive weapons and armor. I mean, that might be... Anyway, so enough about that. Let's go ahead and get going here. Spend enough time on all that. Seems a little late in the game to be explaining all that, but I mean, honestly, all that really isn't. It's like you have to play through it for all that stuff to really become unlocked and apparent and understand it all. Because again, I've only got 4 points so far to unlock those pods. I'm looking for my email, not my... Turn on some music. I thought, where's my email? Oh, I think it might, I guess it's over here on this desk. There's my terminal. Okay, communications from Joel. I'm not going to read that. Writings of Sarissa Theris. I'm not going to read that. Alright. Talk to Sam. That's the AI. Notice it's all caps, meaning it is an acronym. Again, I can't remember exactly what it stands for. This is where Drax should be. There he is.
That is a nice little piece of paradise the Angara have. Wouldn't mind seeing it again.
We will. We need access to their vault, so rescuing the Moshai is a priority right now.
I can work with that. Bet that Moshai up there has some interesting stories to tell.
I think Moshai is some type
Does
of,
a
like,
Pyjax
spiritual
stretch
leader, I
its
think.
Perfect for grenade practice.
Yeah, I skipped that, but it ended pretty cool. Perfect for grenade practice.
Now that we've been digging,
Guy like that'll do anything.
I like Drac. Drac brings the flavor.
Need something? Need something done?
This one, not so much.
You know where to find me.
Of course, I haven't used during on missions, so I haven't really got any of the party banter from her. Alright, so this is where you can respec any of your squad mates. And the more you respec, the more it costs. Each successive use of respec station will increase the cost. I believe the first one is free. But then after that, it just increasingly gets higher and higher to respec. I am going to respec at some point, but not right now. Because that combat, I'm not using grenades. Again, you can only have 3, let's call them executables, powers on your hotbar. You know, you don't have the wheel anymore to select your power. You can only have 3 powers to. One's the L1, the other one's R1, and then the third one is both at the same time. I already talked to her, didn't I? But I'm romancing her.
Arrogant son of a bitch.
So
maybe that's redundant for a cat.
He's also the first.
I have to
True.
make sure
So, what else is new? But we did good work. Peacekeep. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula. And makes you wonder what our militia will... I heard. Must have changed everything for your family. None of you writers ever think small, do you? Asari huntresses figure
Alright, see,
things
there's
out,
the heart.
but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
You're not technically military anymore.
Can't get anything past you, can I?
Alright, so anytime that heart pops up, for the ones you're romancing, make sure you do it. There is a trophy for romancing 3 times across all your playthroughs. Well, again, if you want the platinum trophy in a single playthrough, there is a way to get that 3 romances in a single playthrough, because there's a couple that are just one night stands. Carrie, the reporter that interviews you, and then there's an Angaran female as well. Now, I believe you have to be a male. I almost said shepherd. You have to be a male rider to do this, because those one night stands don't go both ways. PB does. I think there's a one night stand with PB as well as a actual romance. You can do either way. The one with PB might interfere with your like actual romance that you're going for. But the other 2, the reporter Carrie and whatever the Angaran's name is, it should not interfere with your primary romance.
How's the search for the Asari?
Won't know until we talk to those Asari on Eos. Any chance?
Wow.
All right, we're done. This is where Liam usually is. Of course, I don't really care to talk to Liam. He can go hop out the airlock for all I care. And I think the dude Gil wanted to talk to me, which again, I could care less about. I guess this is where, I can't remember her name, the Turian, we already talked to her. There's PB.
Aya is a wonder rider, and I hope we make it back. I want to delve and explore and who knows what. Oh, I'm definitely sticking around long enough for that. You know it.
All right. I think the engineer, he can't jump out the airlock because he's the engineer,
Gotcha.
so no, I'm not romancing you. You're kind of a needed crew member, but not want to give a shit to talk to, and no, I'm not romancing you. There's very few of these crew members that, again, the acting is just so bland, and PB's kind of annoying. I mean, the first time I played this, I started romancing her, But then I don't even think I finished that playthrough and like started over and started romancing Cora. Not being able to romance Lexi kind of pisses me off, like, because she's the only one worth romancing.
Need something?
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made... I knew that
You didn't know it was the driving force.
Dad was always so aloof.
Maybe that's why he kept this memory, so you'd know.
I'll let you get back.
And I figured
I'll
out
be
who that
here if
voice
you need
is.
me.
It's Marjorie Tyrell from Game of Thrones. So that's probably why I said she's the only, like, romance that's, like, you know. But you can't even romance her. Pisses me off. There's Liam.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Get a movie library download from the Nexus. Okay, well, I'm not going back to the Nexus right now just for a stinking movie. Okay. I think I've talked to everybody now. Oh, yeah, you know, I came in here and talked to him. So let's head to EOS.
Again. I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
I'm ready to throw her out the airlock as well.
Someday
He's
I'll find out
okay.
why you're always
He's
strapped for
okay.
credits.
He can be a little bit funny. She's just so not interesting at all. So again, there's only a couple of crewmates that I even like. And it's mainly because the voice acting just really does not bring it. I mean, some of these actors are cool. I got nothing against the actors, especially from the Alec Rider. You know, the father, you know, who dies on the first planet. I mean, I don't mind him as an actor. I'm not saying he's bad as an actor, but he doesn't bring it for the role. You know what I mean? Like, it was a bad pick for the role, and he just doesn't bring it. So again, bad delivery all across the board, as far as the voice acting is concerned, and the storytelling. The story is just, again, those are the negative points of the game. That's why I'm just basically blowing through all the. I mean, I've already played this before, so I already kind of know the story and all that, and I'm kind of just blowing through all this dialogue because it's just not interesting. I guess since I'm still here at the Nexus, let me go just grab that movie real quick. Since I'm already here, which I didn't even need to come back. Even need to come back here. I just needed to get back onto the ship to access, you know, the emails and the vidcom and the cryo terminal, you know, to wake people up. But I'm here, so it's not like it makes any difference. There's no timeline. There's no, like, you know, you're up against a clock type thing. There's no specific order you need to do things in. Did I did not notice that terminal until just now. Now, if it's an email that you need to reply to, there'll be a little icon next to it, like a little hexagon type shape, I think. Yeah, Alec Rider killed. That was your father. The actor, again, I like the actor. You know, I got nothing against the actor. He just, for the role though, he just doesn't bring it. He would have been better off as the bad guy. He probably could have brought it, you know, front and center if he was the main bad guy. Because that's kind of usually the roles that he plays. Like, I remember him all the way back to the first Highlander movie, where he was the Kurgan, the big bad guy. The big Russian immortal.
Sure glad I went to school for this.
Of course, for a Russian clan, they didn't exactly have an accent. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the history of Highlander, I think Kurgan originated from a Russian clan.
These powerhouses.
But yeah, just bad casting, really. Except for the doctor, the Asari doctor, who
Downloading new scanner data.
I'll listen to. Oh, what's her name? Natalie Dormer, I think. I could be mistaken on that, but shit, I'll listen to her talk anytime. Alright, there's really nothing new through here. I've kind of already been through here and done all this, so again, I'm here specifically to pick up a movie. Movie night, there we go. Nexus. That I'm waiting on an email. That I'm still working on. There was another thing here, I thought. Return to Hannah. Oh, that's on bold. Search for supplies in the Hyperion Atrium. Okay, so I need to go back to the Hyperion for that. Hyperion is the arc that you arrived on. We're on the Nexus now. But the Hyperion, when you arrived, the Nexus is kind of using the Hyperion as a power supply. So the Hyperion is like permanently docked here at the Nexus. Alright, so we got a movie. Oh, that was just so important to come here just for that. Oh, hang on. Check the strike missions. Hour 30, hour. Alright, now we can go over to the Hyperion. Here, let's go ahead and select the mission. Better crafting. The habitation deck.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
All right. All right. There we go. Take the Milky Way hops back to the vortex. The vortex? The fuck is the vortex? Oh, I think the vortex is a club. It's like is it first floor? Yeah, there it is, vortex. Yeah, it's a bar, hangout. Always got to be a bar. Doesn't matter where you go, how small the town, there's always got to be a bar. And of course, Liam is here.
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
So worth it. Extra 50 XP. Right? Yay! Okay, whatever. That was not at all worth the time, but okay, here we go. Now we can go back on to the Tempest. Okay.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Again.
You have new email at your term.
Reminder, thanks for talking, things feel better, blah, blah, blah. This says reminder. Plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting items. Oh, whatever. Another freaking email. Poker awaits. Acknowledge. Oh, did that say I had to meet him at the frickin'... Now where'd it go? I am not scrolling through here. I think it said something about going back to the meet Gil at the Vortex. No, I'm not going back to the frickin'... Wait a minute. What's our time at? Actually... Alright. I'm gonna go back to do the damn poker thing since I haven't left yet. Because this episode is almost over. I've spent an hour running around talking and really not getting the irritating crap out of the way, I guess you could say. I'm getting mixed up on my own damn shit.
We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls. It happened more than once. She'd been...
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
Yeah.
He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to... We didn't give them much thought.
Find somebody on Havarl, which I haven't even been to Havarl yet, and that's not exactly on my list of priorities at this time. It's a new planet versus the two that I've already established on. Need to get revisited.
How long does it
What about that movie night mission? Meet Gil at Vortex. There it is right there. Nope. Nope. I may not need to do anything for it. Might already be completed. Nope, there it is right there. Return to Return the movie library to Liam on the Tempest. Okay, so I gotta find Liam. That's what I thought.
Depends how you apply yourself.
Yep. Though sorry biotics are a few 100,000 years ahead.
Humans are catching up.
Humans back home, maybe. You skipped
And
class
he's
for
not
600
here.
years.
Oh, where did I find him last time? Oh, can't go that way. Not here. Where did I find him last time? Was it engineering? No. Remember Liam was... There he is, right there, okay. Alright. Got that done. Now that was 270 experience. That was much better than 50 experience. All this running around for just a little bit of experience. Alright, let's go back to the vortex. Alright, so this episode has been just the running around, footwork on the side stuff. Side work. Everything any server hates. Side work. Starting to feel like a job here. Gotta do side work. Gotta roll silverware. Roll silverware and fill the shakers. Not Liam. Where's Gil?
So, Ryder. Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Don't. All right? You can deal first. Having fun?
Getting my ass kicked is what I'm doing.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know. Jill and Gil.
The one you mentioned.
Yep. Cook says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship. So, I've achieved my true purpose in life. Jill.
Okay, side work complete. Alright, so that brings an end to this episode. And as always, hit that like button, thumbs up. Even though this was a little bit boring, it was informative. You know, I did explain some things at the beginning. So go ahead and hit that like button, thumbs up. And subscribe. You'd be cooler if you did than if you didn't. And follow me next time on EOS. We are going to return to EOS and possibly find a lead on the Asari Ark. And as well as the radiation should be clear enough to access the other parts of the planet that we were previously prevented from getting to. So there should be quite a bit to do on EOS. So join me there. And again, like and subscribe. Till next time.